to attract a Cancer man. Tread very carefully if you set your sights on seducing a Cancer man. You'll be wrong to assume this meek and mild crab is an easy conquest who won't give you any hassle. Entice a Cancer man to fall deeply in love with you, and you will land yourself a lot more than what you bargained for. He's emotionally fragile with his heart, and that is easily broken. Don't insult a Cancer man. You cannot, not even a little bit, not even mildly. Don't be sarcastic. Do not insult him. Don't make him the butt of the joke in just a playful way. He won't be able to handle it at all. His heart is easily broken, okay? So tread very lightly when it comes to that. And he also will make you feel very guilty if you make him cry. Because it's hard to do because they have this really tough exterior. So, just compliment, be nice, You can make him feel like you have these old-fashioned values, just like him. You'll attract him more easily if you make him believe that you're just like him. You have a traditional approach to love. This man is looking for a true soulmate. One he can settle down with, one he can be happy with, have children with, So with that, you have to appear that you are traditional. You're not wild in the streets and partying every night and going out to 4 o'clock in the morning to the club's closed or something like that, or just, not going to be able to give him enough time. He wants to know that you are with him and only him. You're not just raunchy person just going out and doing anything, and he can't trust you. He's more attracted to modesty. He likes somebody who is modest, someone who is nice, Any amount of raunchiness is not a good look at all. This guy sometimes is a bit of a prude. So get a new relationship. So, if you're not a prude, if you don't, he's very, when it comes to you being too wild, he's not into that. Not for a mate. Maybe for a partner for tonight, but not for a mate. Don't make the mistake, however, of coming on too strong or asking too many probing questions at first. He could be quite shy and reserved, easily scared off by predatory types, groping at him. He will more want to know more about you, and not so deep into his life so soon. You can ask about his, if you want to ask him about his roots, you can say, oh yes, ask him about his parents, ask him about, things that went on, as far as like, how was your parents? Family is very important to this guy. So he often tends to be his main priority. So if he has children, they're the priority. Inquiring about his childhood and roots, such as where he was born, whether or not he has brothers and sisters, where did they go on vacation, stuff like that, or, see where he's at. But also you need to watch his face because they cannot hold their emotions very well. You can look at them, they try to keep the stone face, but when you start asking them something about their childhood or something like that, and you see, or anything, and you see something in them that feels sad, step away from it and start talking about something else, go into a different topic because there may be some hurt or some pain around it. So you don't want yourself to be associated with any hurt and pain when it comes to this Cancer male. Cancer men usually have a very close relationship with their mothers, and securing her approval is a must-have for a long-term relationship. So if you're serious about seducing this guy, you better start making friends with this woman now. If you can get close enough, make friends with her. Cancer, the moms might be very possessive over their sons. So this could be a tricky task, but you can get in there, buy her things, get her things that, flowers or something. Act a bit helpless with them. Act like you can, like the number one tip for attracting a Cancer man is to act a bit helpless. Act like he's likely to respond more positively if he thinks that you're in need of something. With some tender love and care or something like that. So although in reality you may be quite tough and capable, make the point of showing him that you're more vulnerable on your vulnerable side. He's incredibly soft-hearted by nature. Cancer man can't resist a sob story, okay? He will want to look after you, okay, in every way he can. His high level of sensitivity is closely in touch with his feminine side. Not normally a particular macho type of guy. The Cancer man, however, is strongly developed perceptive. So his instincts are on point. He will know if you are faking it. Like you say, don't act, put on if you're acting, you can do it, put on your best acting skills, because he can see right through you. But if you can convince him that you need help, he'll be a knight in shining armor. He'll run to you to come help you. Okay? He will see that you're in need and want to help you. So don't hesitate to ask him for his assistance in whatever. Be consistent in what you're saying. If you say that you're going to be somewhere at this time, don't have this Cancer man waiting, okay? You cannot have him waiting around for you, because he's going to think that you're not serious. You tell him that you're going to call him at a certain time, call him at that certain time. Otherwise, he'll judge you for it. And he'll say, oh, well, you didn't call at that time. He can easily forgive you, but you just don't want that holding over your head, because if somebody else that he meets, that person is more is paying attention to time or paying attention to their feelings over you, he'll go for that other person, because you're just trying to seduce and attract him. You don't really have his heart yet. Do not volunteer heartbreak, okay? Don't volunteer. Don't try to start drama with this Cancer man to see if, he's going to get jealous and if he'll run after you and everything, because what he'll do is he'll ghost you. He'll go ghost on you and really retreat in himself if he has any type of feeling or emotion towards you, even liking you, and you hurt him in some type of way. He'll retreat. He may come back later, but he's not a glutton for punishment, so he won't keep coming to receive more from you. Okay? They block out their emotions, but the thing is like this. Listen, they are able to block their emotions, but on the surface, inside they're crumbling, but they're able to block it on the outside. Okay? Cook with them. So you can cook with them, go in the kitchen with them and say, hey, let's have a date of we're cooking together and doing something like that. They will really enjoy that. One thing about it, when they come to your house, they will snoop. Okay. So they will snoop. They will look in your they will look through your drawers. They will look through, anything. They're snoopy. So if you are like, you leave them alone for a minute, a Cancer man will look through your things. You won't know it, because he'll put it exactly the way it was. Nothing will be misplaced. But he's going to find out more about you one way or another. If he's interested and you've actually were able to get him closer to you, to be in your home and be in your environment. And sometimes he'll just come to your home just to see what it looks like. So it's hard to really, navigate or know if he's really interested in you if he just come into your home, because they like to go to a home, period. They like to see how you're living anyway. Okay. So how you'll know is if he's calling you, he's picking up the phone, the first ring and stuff like that, and he's not just trying to come to your home just to get in your home and see how you're living. So make sure you don't have anything that's going to expose you in your home, because they're going to find it. They're going to see it. Make sure that your laundry basket is put away for your dirty clothes, because they'll, just make sure. Okay. Make sure, because they'll look through those things. Nice gifts for a Cancer man. Something sentimental, they like things that are expensive too, nice expensive gifts. You can get them something, but something, if it's expensive, make it to where it's expensive, but it's something that's practical, that they can use, not something that, they'll have to shine up and sit over there. Or you can also do things like have something that they can actually see every day, something that they're using, keychain, something they can put on their keychain, that they can have on the keychain or something like that. They like, they're not so much of a gaudy people where they like a lot of jewelry and heavy jewelry and stuff, but really nice, tasteful pieces, nice, tasteful pieces, something that they can actually wear and see to remind them of you. A Cancer man, if you ever decide to be with a Cancer man, okay? And you think that this man is someone that you want to be with, this relationship will be loving, okay? It'll be a very loving relationship. They like to be at home. So this man will make it at home on time. If he says he's going to be there at 9 o'clock, he'll be there at 9 o'clock. So you don't have to worry about, oh, he's late, or once you have him, once you have his heart, and you guys are together, maybe having a glass of wine, this is your normal routine, you establish a routine with him, he will be the most loving, caring, compassionate, sensitive man you will ever meet. A great dad, very active. If you can land him, it'll be the best decision of your life to cohabitate with this man, because he knows you. He can feel your pain. He's very intuitive and psychic. He'll be able to know when you're hurting. You won't have to actually tell him that you're in pain or you're going through something, because he will ask you, are you okay? Is there anything that I can do? This man in a relationship is one of the most compassionate men. And good luck in getting him, because it'll be well worth it.